For your business, for all life's events. Key Video.
There's something cooking in the neighborhood. From where I stand, it's looking mighty good. You're gonna love it. Come dine with me. Come dine with me. Come dine with me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Come Dine With Me, Western New York. I'm Russ Salvatore, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Jan Farrington.
I'm so glad all of you are with us this evening because tonight we bring back two chefs that have been on our show before, but with two new dishes that I think you're going to find easy to make right in your own kitchen.
I heard one of these dishes is bread pudding, and that's one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to trying that recipe myself. But there's a lot more than that on the program. Chefs, what do we have coming up in the next half hour?
On today's Food 101 segment, we're going to learn the proper way and how to set up a table. And where better than right here at Russell's Steak, Shop, and More.
Our home invasion today with the Rizzos, Kim and Barb, what wonderful hosts. Caribbean was the theme, and that's what I'm about. So look forward to the mangoes and the grouper fingers, and how about some conch fritters? Stay tuned, this is going to be awesome.
Russ, we're going to head over and see Jay Grabowski over at Artisan Kitchens and Baths. He's going to make us a great example of his bread pudding, adds a little chocolate to it, really kicks it up a couple notches.
Coming up next, my buddy Sherry Nugent from La Di Da makes a braised barbecue short rib. Don't want to miss it.
Sounds delicious, Marco. So now let's head over to our studio kitchen at Artisan Kitchen and Baths with Marco Sortino from Marco's Restaurant and owner Sherry Nugent from La Di Da Cafe in the heart of Allentown.
Heading downtown in Allentown on Allen Street is the cutest, most comfortable family restaurant, the La Di Da Cafe. With me today is my friend Sherry Nugent, who's going to be preparing one of her customers' favorite dishes, barbecue short ribs. I can't wait to try it. It's going to be a one-pot meal. It's going to take about 3 hours to make. Let's get started.
Well, we're going to start with the boneless short ribs.
Okay.
And we're going to season them a little bit.
Little salt and pepper.
Little salt and pepper.
I see you use a nice coarse salt.
It's wonderful. It dissolves nicely.
All right.
We're going to put these in this pot over here.
So braised short ribs, you don't want to add a lot of extra oil to it because the fat in the meat is going to make it sear and seal all those juices inside. So we're going to cover our pot there, and I got it on like almost like a medium heat.
Yeah.
We want it to brown.
Just to get a little seal on it.
And while our meat's getting ready, we're going to cut some vegetables. We've got some beautiful vegetables. Today we're using celery.
Parsnips and carrots.
Beautiful.
And onion.
All she did was peel them and rough chop them. You don't have to be really uniform about it because what we're going to do is cook those down with the short ribs and make a stock.
So we'll add these.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. This is one of my favorite dishes. It's like you were telling me earlier, you can throw it in the oven and go to church, and when you get back, it's ready.
Absolutely. So now we're going to add some beef stock.
All right. Now, if you don't make your beef stock at home, you could use a consommé out of a can. I hate to say that.
Well, yes, you can.
Okay.
You can use purchased beef stock. Red wine.
Any kind of red wine will work, right?
Any kind.
Today we're using a Chianti. What else, right?
Absolutely.
Nice dry red wine.
Crushed red.
Okay, for that little kick.
Some bay leaf.
Nice.
And stewed tomatoes, preferably not flavored or seasoned with basil. That is the acid that we need to break the meat down. Okay. And it tenderizes them and makes them really fork tender and delicious. And garlic.
What dish doesn't have garlic in it?
Absolutely.
Right, you need
Lots
garlic
of
in just about everything.
Lots
Perfect.
of garlic.
Okay. And this is simple, that's it.
That's it.
And we're going to throw it in the oven for 3 hours, 350 degrees. While that's cooking, we're going to start our barbecue sauce. It's going to go over the top. So, Sherry, you make barbecue sauce from scratch at your restaurant. I think that's great.
I think so too, Mark. We've been making this for as far as I can remember. This is what I grew up on, and it's delicious.
We got our onions, we got our olive oil, we got them cooking at a medium heat.
We're going to caramelize that. A little bit of chopped garlic.
Okay.
Some crushed red.
Gonna kick it up a notch with that.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is a little bit of cheating when you add the sugar before the onions are caramelized, and it caramelizes them faster. And some chefs are really opposed to that. However, it will caramelize those onions nicely. And
I love it.
A little salt and pepper.
A little salt and pepper.
And ketchup.
Okay. Now, ketchup's one of those things you could use for a base for a lot of things. Am I right?
Absolutely. This is my favorite.
All right.
Pomodoro tomatoes and a little bit of Worcestershire.
Okay. Looks like barbecue sauce.
And it
Smells like
will, so we
barbecue
let
sauce.
that simmer for a little bit.
Well, let's get the short ribs out of the oven, get the sauce on top. I'm starving, I can't wait to eat it. Barbecue short ribs. Look how fork tender that is. Oh my God. The only problem is I can only eat like 7 or 8 of these. 206 Allen, La Di Da Cafe. That's Sherry Nugent.
Come dine with me.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's. Everything you love about Ilio's, the food, the friendship, the family, in a newly designed, elegant setting inspired by the DiPaolo Tuscan heritage. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's restaurant, banquets, and ringside lounge in Blaisdell, minutes from the stadium, miles from the ordinary.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out Key Video, Buffalo's premier television, DVD, and web video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing. We call it concept to completion, and we're ready to go to work for you, for your business, for all life's events. Call Key Video at 884-5391. That's 884-5391.
As prosperous a country as the United States, there is no reason that people should be hungry. But unfortunately, they are. Here in Western New York, we serve nearly 100,000 individuals in 4 counties that are hungry. 39,000 of them are children and 8,000 are seniors. They need our help. Russell Salvatore has been a longtime friend of the food bank. Russell has contributed prizes to our Sweet Charity Gala every February. He also donated when Jixter of 97 Rock was living on a trailer during Rock Out Hunger last November. So any little bit that someone could donate to us, either in a food donation or a financial donation, goes a long way in helping us with our mission of feeding the hungry.
If you're stuck in a restaurant rut, it's time to break the chain and explore the Grapevine Restaurant.
The Grapevine Restaurant is not your typical chain restaurant. We offer something new, something different. We want to keep you coming back. Our philosophy is to offer you a better product at a better price.
At the Grapevine, we believe eating out should be special, but it doesn't have to be an experience reserved for special occasions. That's why we've kept our quality high, but our prices low, so you can enjoy a meal whenever you're hungry for something new.
We have great wraps, we've got supersized sandwiches. Our entrees include traditional favorites like New York strip steak, chicken parmesan. We also have contemporary classics like coconut shrimp and veal Kingston. Enjoy new American casual at good old-fashioned prices here at the Grapevine Restaurant.
The Grapevine is also famous for our special event catering and banquets planned and managed by co-owner Lisa Payne.
Here at the Grapevine, we offer full-service catering, specializing in banquets for 225 people at the Ellicott Creek Banquet Facility. At other venues, we also offer full-service catering for up to 400 people. We specialize in weddings, showers, anniversaries, or any special party or gathering that you may have. We understand that every event, every wedding is unique. My job is to make sure that your event is everything you dreamed it would be.
The Grapevine Restaurant is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, including our Sunday brunch. The Grapevine Restaurant, Niagara Falls Boulevard, Amherst. Call 691-7799 for call-ahead seating or visit us online at grapevinerestaurant.com.
The dining rooms, the beautiful patio, and of course the Grapevine signature saltwater aquariums really make for a great atmosphere. Tom and Lisa Payne have done a fabulous job with their restaurant. You really owe it to yourself to pay them a visit.
Well, up next, another Western New York landmark is the Old Orchard Inn in East Aurora. Tucker Curtin is with Chef Jay Grozbowski, and they are featuring tonight's desserts.
And I think it is bread pudding, Russ.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I'm here with Jay Grozbowski from the Old Orchard Inn. We're here to make a little dessert, right?
Yep.
Very good. What are we going to be working on today?
We're going to do a chocolate and vanilla bread pudding.
How do we get started?
Oh, it's a really simple dish. We're just going to start with a large mixing bowl.
Great.
We're going to throw in 3 cups of milk.
Great, great. Excellent.
We're going to add 6 whole eggs.
Very good. We don't have to whip those up ahead of time or anything?
We're going to just whip them right into this cream mixture.
Good.
We're going to add a ½ cup of sugar. There we go. A pinch of salt. And about a tablespoon of vanilla extract.
Nice. Is that the real deal?
The pure stuff.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, we're just going to whisk this up. Now we're going to add 6 cups of brownie chunks, 6 cups of stale bread. Just a day-old French bread will work.
Nice.
And then we're going to just toss this all together. We want the bread to soak up all this egg and nice vanilla and sugar flavor.
So you're really getting that bread and that brownie to soak up that egg and milk mixture there, huh?
We want to totally saturate this bread. Push it down into that liquid.
Nice.
In the meantime, we're going to grab a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Okay.
And we're going to add that right into the mix.
Just mix it right in there.
There we go.
Yeah, why do you add the chocolate chips in last?
I just don't think it's necessary to throw that in there in the beginning. They all sink to the bottom of the bowl. So we're just going to give that another slight mix. And there we go. We're ready to go into a baking pan. We've got one all set. It's a 9-inch round cake pan. It's been buttered and floured ahead of time.
Wonderful.
And then we're just going to lift the pudding mixture out of the bowl and into the pan. We want to leave some of that extra liquid down in the bottom of the bowl.
You don't want to have that liquid in the pan.
Right, we don't want that. We're going to add a little more at the end if we think we need to.
Very good, and depending how long that bread soaks for is depending on how much liquid's going to be left over.
Right. We want to get all those chocolate chips off the bottom of the bowl, make sure they end up into our finished dessert.
Yeah, every little morsel counts, huh?
There's never too much chocolate.
And you're just pushing that down into the pan?
We're going to give it a light press to get it into the pan. And then we've got a little extra liquid left in the bowl. We're just going to take about a ½ cup of that, and we're going to add it to the mixture right on top.
Right on top.
And that's about it.
Now we're going to put this in our oven?
We're going to go into a 350-degree oven for about 40 to 50 minutes. And it looks like we've got it going on. It looks fairly cooked, done.
Smells delicious.
Just want to make sure there's no raw egginess in the center. It should be light and fluffy, but fully cooked. So we're just going to pop it right out of the pan onto the cutting board. And we'll take the old French knife and we're going to cut this into 6 generous wedges. Here we go, right onto the plate. And then down at the Old Orchard, we serve it with a Grand Marnier creme anglaise.
Oh, nice.
And a warm homemade caramel sauce. And we just garnish it up with a little orange twist and some fresh mint.
Wonderful.
And there you have it, chocolate vanilla bread pudding.
Right on, man. Delicious, man. You've done it again.
Right on.
Very good. Now, where exactly are you located?
We're on Blakely Corners Road in the town of East Aurora.
Oh, very good. Well, I'll be out to see you again and get a little bit more of this this bread pudding. It is delicious, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm Tucker Curtin. Come dine with me.
Become a Facebook fan today and be eligible to win a gift certificate courtesy of our fine restaurant sponsors. Congratulations to these fans of Come Dine With Me.
This part of the program was sponsored by Key Video Productions. Key Video, creating the image your business deserves.
And Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all.
What a gorgeous new kitchen! Thanks. Artisan Kitchens and Baths designed and installed the whole thing. You can afford Artisan? Absolutely. So can you. Artisan is competitive with other kitchen design firms, but Artisan is all about getting you the best value possible. Their designers asked my budget, stayed within it, And the kitchen speaks for itself. Quality products, unparalleled designs, and my neighbors are jealous, aren't you? Yes!
Artisan Kitchens and Baths at Appliance Associates, 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo.
It's your day, your way at Benchetti by Rizzo's. We can customize any event from a casual cocktail party for 30 to a black tie wedding for 300, with 5 elegant banquet rooms and an open-air grove that will take your breath away. Whether it's handmade pastas, fresh meat and seafood, or homemade desserts and dressings, we make it just the way you like it. To create the event of your dreams, contact Michael Rizzo today or join us anytime at the entire family of Rizzo's restaurants.
Chances are, that delicious cup of coffee served at your favorite restaurant originated right here at Premium Coffee Roasters. Now you can enjoy that same coffee flavor or choose any custom blend for that perfect cup at home. While at our store, browse through our custom gift baskets, specialty coffees, teas, mouth-watering chocolates, and so much more. Premium Coffee Roasters, 2510 Route 5, just south of the city. We put the yum in premium. Turning meals into memories is what it's all about at Morato's Restaurant. From classic fare to Italian with flair, Morato's has the fresh flavor that will keep you coming back for more. Step inside and be serenaded by the sounds of owner and head chef Mark Morato, whose harmonica makes every occasion a celebration. Join us for lunch or dinner and experience our easy elegance for yourself. Morato's Restaurant and Clam Bar. We'll create memories for you and your palate.
Cooking great food is only half the battle when it comes to successful entertaining. In the Russ Salvatore tradition, great food is nothing without great service. So we're here at Russell Steaks, Chops, and More today, and we're going to teach you the proper way to set a table for your guests. To set a proper table, you start out with a clean, crisp tablecloth. You want to take your entree plate, set that right in the middle of your plate setting. Next, your forks are going to go on the left-hand side of your plate. The knife and spoon are going to go to the right-hand side with the edge of the knife facing in. Water glass is going to go at the tip of the knife. Your bread and butter plate goes to the left of the forks, and your napkin can rest right on the plate. Then you've got a beautifully set table for your guests at home. Now that we've shown you the proper way to set a table, you've got one more tool to put into your entertaining toolbox. And that's just one more skill that you can bring to your table.
You know, Jan, Jim Carlo has just showed us the proper way of how to set up a table. To me, that is so important. When I go out and I dine, I look and make sure I have the proper utensils. I have water, I have a wine glass on my table. I love a linen napkin and a linen tablecloth.
Yeah, Russ.
That is dining, Jan.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Your tables are always spectacular. They're perfect, and I think that is so important. It just makes the food taste even better. And, you know, why not do it at home too, right?
I agree with you 100%.
Well, it's that time of the show. Here is tonight's home invasion. You are going to love this.
We've been in the house for over 20 years, and the first remodel was black and white, and I had 2 small children, and I had to be out of my mind because I was constantly wiping cabinets. So this time we decided to go with something a little darker and a little more traditional. We fell in love with the ideas that Debbie had from Artisan Kitchens, the cabinetry, the style, as well as the granite countertops, and the flooring, and the appliances as well, and she just did a fantastic job. I have a group of friends coming over today to help with the chefs, and it is the group of friends that we spent a week with in Siesta Key this spring.
This has been going on for about 7 years. My friend Barb and I started taking our younger children for Easter vacation.
Warm weather, cute guys, beaches, good food, good drinks.
I'm hoping this is a really raucous time. I'm expecting some serious fun and a lot of laughter and some really good food, and I think it's gonna be hilarious.
Well, Barb gave me a little bit of insight that we're going to do kind of a Caribbean, Florida theme.
So we decided to make a conch fritter, and we did a grouper finger just to kind of bring her back to Florida because she likes it so much and she likes that kind of a fish.
I chose to do the Cuban sandwich today. It's a big, crusty loaf of bread stuffed with ham and pork and mustard and pickles. It's just a super dish to have, especially on a picnic or at the beach.
I asked Tucker, please, you know, you've got to do the drinks. You're the man behind the drinks.
They asked me to be in charge of beverages this time, which was great because it kind of brings me back behind the bar and a little mixology.
He brought in the oyster shooters. That was the most fun. And then, of course, me, I did my mango cookie twill. I had to do sorbet. I would like to show everyone how simple and easy it really is. It's all it is a fruit and a simple syrup and a liqueur of your choice.
Art was great. He did two of my favorite seafoods, which were conch and grouper.
First we take some conch, run it through a grinder, douse it with a little lime juice, a little lemon juice, and then we take some eggs to make our batter. We took some fresh red peppers, fresh green bell peppers, some diced onions, some celery, salt and pepper, put a little hot sauce in it, flour, a little cornmeal, tighten everything up, and then we took an ice cream scoop, dipped them right out of the container, put them in the deep fryer, and it came out absolutely beautiful. Now we're gonna make some nice grouper fingers. You said you like grouper.
Love grouper.
So we're gonna make some nice grouper fingers. Shaped them in fingers with our knife, did a traditional classic breading, and then we just deep fried them real lightly till they floated, and we finished both of them with dipping remoulade sauce, which came out great, and they complement the dish very, very well. Salud.
Talk about beach bums. I'm with Alicia, who absolutely loves the sand, the sun, the surf.
That's right.
We're gonna make a Cuban sandwich. I took a pork tenderloin boneless, I put adobo spice on it and roasted it for about 2.5 to 3 hours. And we sliced it very thin, put it on top of the pickles and the ham and the two mustards that gave it a sweetness and a hot. You wanna do the cheese?
Yes. I had so much fun with Marco. It was a perfect combination of PI and the food choice.
Got our homemade grill press. Brick with some foil.
That's really cool.
Let's head over to the pan.
All right.
And the roll was just incredible. Once we put the old brick on top of it on the grill pan and put some oil on it, made it all crunchy and just loving goodness in that sandwich.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my God, it doesn't get any better than this.
I'm here with Maureen today. We're gonna be doing the best part of the meal today, and it's actually the liquid part. We're gonna be working on some oyster shooters. So Blue Point oyster is what we use. And the Blue Point oysters are excellent because they have a really nice cup which holds the liquor in there and gives you a much better vessel to hold your product in. So a little chook of seaweed, a little lemon juice, a little hot sauce, a little fresh lemon zest, and some fresh horseradish on top just to kick it off. And then the last part, see that liquid in there?
Do we drink it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. The vodka was had a little bit of zip to it along with the seaweed, but it was good. I liked it. I don't know if I'd ever have another one, but it was great to say I did it.
The sorbet, it's basically a simple syrup. 1 1/4 cups of sugar with 1 cup of water. Bring it to a boil and cook that sugar out. And then add that to your pureed fruit with maybe some zest of lemon or lime, and then choose some sort of a liqueur. And I chose elderflower. It almost had a passion fruit taste. It worked well with that mango, and that lemon zest just brought it all together. And look at that. Isn't that great?
She's wonderful. Really easy to talk to, really easy to learn from. Likes a lot of the same kind of foods that I do, a lot of tropical stuff, so it worked out well.
As far as the cookie twill goes, it was just melted butter, and then I added a bit of sugar, cooked that out a little bit with some flour. I added nuts. My nuts of choice today were pecans. We just baked a little scoop of that, and it spread out. As it was still warm, you just form it to any size cup, and it'll just fall. And then flip it around, let it cool, and fill it with your sorbet, garnish it with some berries.
I love fresh fruit, and the sorbet was delicious.
Like it?
Mm-hmm.
The food was really, really excellent.
We had a great time, and the chefs were just so easy to work with, so easy to talk to.
Being back together and having us wear these clothes and see all this Florida stuff was really, really awesome.
It was so much fun. It was great being here with my friends, and the chefs were dynamite.
This was probably one of the better moments in life today that we all got to share together.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
What a fun group of people, Jan.
They certainly are, Russ. You never know what happens when girls get together.
We're out of time for this episode, but before we go, I'd like to thank our great sponsors, Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Buffalo Hotel Supply, and Premium Coffee Roasters. And I would personally like to thank you for helping be our sponsors to bring this great show to this beautiful audience.
And this is just a reminder that if you'd like any of the recipes you've seen on tonight's show, or you want to learn more about our program, just check us out on Facebook. For everyone here at Come Dine With Me, I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jan.
Start your evening with something special from our vibrant menu.
All our steaks are personally selected by me.
Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More. With service and quality above the rest, we've pulled out all the stops to create an intimate atmosphere for your dining experience. Fine dining in Western New York, all with the flair, elegance, and sophistication. Call 716-636-4900 for reservations.
Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out Key Video, Buffalo's premier television, DVD, and web video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing. We call it concept to completion, and we're ready to go to work for you, for your business, for all life's events. Call Key Video at 884-5391. That's 884-5391.
The next time you're in the mood for great Italian food, pick Pasquale's. With 3 locations and some of the most delicious authentic Italian cuisine in Western New York, including pasta, seafood, and veal dishes, Pasquale's can satisfy both your appetite and your desire for a nice night out. Pasquale's, with a passion for cooking since 1975. Thinking Italian food? Pick Pasquale's any day of the week. Pasquale's, West Seneca, Derby, and East Aurora.
Feel Right Fresh Markets is celebrating 40 years in Western New York, and we have some exciting weight loss products as seen on Dr. Oz. Now's Phase 2 starch neutralizer along with glucomannan with Conjac. Extra savings when you purchase both products. Special price $13.50 each or 2 for $25. Go to feelright.com or check us out on Facebook. Come in and save big time on many other specials. Visit any of our Feel Right locations today.
Hi, I'm Sue Gonzalez with the Police Athletic League of Buffalo. PAL is a not-for-profit youth organization located in the city of Buffalo, serving children for over 60 years. We provide recreation and educational opportunities for youth. We have been very fortunate to have Russ Salvatore support our program for over 15 years. You too can join Russ in supporting PAL by calling 851-4615 or visit our website at buffalopal.com.
What a gorgeous new kitchen! Thanks. Artisan Kitchens and Baths designed and installed the whole thing. You can afford Artisan? Absolutely. So can you.
Artisan Kitchens and Baths at Appliance Associates, 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo.